Good morning, everybody. How's it going? I hope you're having a wonderful day. It is Friday morning. So, we just got to work. Fucking lovely outside. I'm actually out on site as well in this wonderful weather. But it is what it is. Gotta get it done, ain't you? Can't complain. You get paid at the end of the day. But today, it's Friday, so it's football. So, I would film a little bit more and show you around, but I can't. I'm not really allowed. I'm not allowed to talk about what I do as well. So, sorry, I'm gonna have to keep that a secret. However, I'll see you guys at football. Bye bye. Oh, that's a wrap. Fuck, I'm tired. Good game though. Good times. I've never been much of a footballer, so to speak. But I've always really enjoyed playing the sport, to be honest, and I prefer it a lot more than running. I don't know, it's just one of those things where just like running's alright because it's easy and it's just convenient, but there's something else about just going out and playing a sport, having a laugh with some guys and things like that. It's just so much better. I don't know, it's always nice just to like get out. It's like a nice finish to the week, to be honest, because obviously you got so much on in the week, from Monday to Friday, and then after Friday you look forward to something like this, and you meet up with some good people and you just have a good kick about and a good laugh. I think guys need to focus on things like that, for just like the well-being. It's not only just well-being, to be honest, but it's like more mental health and everything. Just kind of like going out, like, just doing something physical and just having a good laugh, I think, because you don't even need to talk about your problems if you've got some sort of problem going on. Just the fact that you just kind of gone out and done something with your body, because I always, one of the things that I always fucking go on about is the fact that action creates clarity. And, let's say you've got a bad week, or let's say you're kind of feeling a little bit meh or lost, just going out and playing sport, never, not once mentioning what's on your mind, just makes things clearer. It just kind of tidies things up, because let's be honest, what goes on up in your head, sometimes you can't even describe it. Not that I've got anything going on right now, but then, sometimes we all do. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Sometimes you might do. But yeah, don't know. Find a sport or something that gets your body moving, and I can guarantee you that whatever thoughts that, you can't untangle will all of a sudden become a lot more clear. So, that's me waffling done for now. I will see you in a minute. I thought I'll do a little voiceover for this part of the vlog because, well, it is nothing fancy. It is just me editing and working and scripting and doing thumbnails and writing things down and coming up with ideas for like 6 to 8 hours on the Saturday, because that's literally all Saturday was. I did the deep clean and then I just worked until the evening when I had some time off. And that's honestly it. So what you're seeing right now is just a bit of a time lapse of some of the bits I got up to. Don't get me wrong, I didn't time lapse the entire thing because, well, I'm pretty sure my phone would die if I did that. But I time lapsed a bit of it just to kind of show you some of the things I've been working on. So what you're seeing right now is basically the content I'm going to be posting over the next few weeks, as well as the thumbnail for this very video. And me enjoying a lovely can of lime Coke. And there's also no wonder people can just chug like 10 of these like it's nothing, but can't even drink one bloody glass of water because it's so nice. But anyway, I digress. So all in all, pretty busy Saturday, just editing, just working. Peace. So just put up to the gym, and I will admit, I am tired today. But I said I'm going to go get it done, so I'm getting it done. Truth be told, I'm tired because I stayed up a little bit longer than I should have yesterday, because I'm a little bit hooked on a old school game at the minute. If you played Baldur's Gate 3, it's a little bit like that. It's called Disciples 2, and it's like 20 years old, so obviously it's not as flashy as BG3. So I'm kind of paying for that today because, like I said, I am mega tired and I cannot be asked to be here. However, I need to do it because I said to myself that I will. And at the end of the day, that's what builds your character, right? When you say you're going to do something and then you go and do it. Because when you don't, you just kind of reinforce the idea in your head that it's okay not to do something. When in reality, you just got to stick to the plan whether you fucking feel like it or not. So, let's go hit an upper body session. I've added my Monster. I've got some fresh chilly water. So let's just go and get it. It was red hot in there. Bloody hell, man. Session done. Nice upper body bit done. Oh, I'm knackered still, but I do feel better. I do feel more... I'm still tired, but I'm more awake, if that makes sense. I mean, if you're a gym goer, that does make sense. But if you don't, honestly, I hope one day you experience it, because it's a nice feeling. It's a really nice feeling. I suppose kind of like touching back on the things that we spoke about before the session, it's kind of like just, you know, when you set yourself something to do, you just need to go and do it. Because realistically, the only person that you're letting down is yourself. Well, I suppose sometimes you're going to let down other people as well. You know, and realistically, why would you want that? You don't like it when other people let you down, do you? So how come it's acceptable for you to let yourself down? Because let's say you were supposed to meet up with a mate to go, you know, grab a drink or go for some food or go for a gym session, whatever, and they cancel on you last minute because of whatever reason. Obviously, it depends on you how you react. That's completely down on your personality, whether you take it to heart or not. However, you're still not going to like it. Don't get me wrong. Will I be mad at that person? No, I don't care. Maybe they've got something going on. It is what it is. However, I'm still going to have that bit of a, you know, oh, that's a bit of a shame, you know, feeling. So how come it's okay for you to always say no to yourself, but it's not okay for other people to say no to you? You know, just something that I was kind of thinking about when I was training. Well, I do really believe it's very, very important to stick to your own word and just follow through with your own promises to yourself. Because, like I said, the only person you're really letting down is yourself. And then you just keep reinforcing that idea in your mind that it's okay to let yourself down. And then eventually you just kind of fall into this trap where it's kind of what you always do. And that's not fair on yourself. It really isn't. You deserve better than that from yourself. So I hope you have a think about that. And next time you're going to let yourself down, you remember this. And you kind of think to yourself, no, I'm not going to let myself down. I'm going to do what I said I was going to do for myself. And I suppose that's the thought of the day. So weekend is... well, I wouldn't say weekend's not over yet. Still got pretty much majority of the Sunday left. So now I'm going to go home. I've actually done a lot of editing yesterday. I did an absolute shitload of editing yesterday. So I've just got this vlog to edit. I just need to post on social media, on all my platforms. And then aside from that, I'm done. I'm finished. You know, I need to figure out what else I need to do, because there's always more to be done, really. It's just a matter of finding it, I suppose. So, I have been working on a digital product. My first one for the Stoic Dom page. I've got one for my Impious Vision account, but that's a whole different kind of like story and different kind of like field. So I'm going to be working on that, and hopefully, well, I say hopefully, there's no hopefullys here. I will be releasing it beginning of April. That's the goal. That is the goal. So I'm pretty excited to share more about it. I don't want to go into too much detail, but I will be mentioning it, and I will be revealing more about it as the time comes. Next week is Valentine's, so that's going to be a different vlog, but I hope you enjoy it. And I'm pretty excited, to be honest, because it's mine and Nat's first Valentine's together, so I've got a little bit of a day planned ahead. And yeah, that's it from me this week. I hope you had a good one. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you stayed this far into it, I really appreciate you, and I appreciate you sticking around. And obviously, as usual, if you can leave a like and subscribe, I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.